This flatbread is perfect for a tuna cheddar melt or when you're craving a simple savory snack. And this roll would go great with my Chris Cook in Nashville remixed carnivore mashed potatoes. Now let's mix this up. First thing we're going to need is some heavy whipping cream. We're going to need 1/4 cup heavy whipping cream. Now the seasonings for the drop biscuits and drop flatbread will be different. Here are the seasonings for the drop biscuit. You're going to need 1 teaspoon garlic powder, 1 tablespoon egg white powder, 1 teaspoon parsley, and then 1/4 teaspoon salt. Now go ahead and add your seasonings to your heavy whipping cream. Now as you mix this, it's not going to whip up like regular whipping cream, and that is exactly what we want. We want to whip this until it becomes almost a butter, a creamy texture just like this, and this makes one of the best butter spreads you will ever have. You'll need 1/4 teaspoon garlic salt, 2 teaspoons garlic powder, 1 teaspoon parsley, and 1 tablespoon cheese powder. And here's the cheese powder that I use. I'll leave a link below. Go ahead and combine your seasonings, give it a good mix, but this time it's going to be just a bit thicker than the last mixture, as you see here. Here's the first tip of the video, and no, it's not cracking that eggshell with the knife. You see, not only can you use the eggshell to remove broken egg pieces, you can also use it to remove the yolks, just like this. And in my opinion, there's no easier way to separate your egg yolks from your whites than this. Now it's time to get these egg whites mixed up. And you guessed it, these will definitely be mixed to stiff peaks, like this. Now it's time to get out that cream we just made a bit earlier. Now this is very important. You just want to put a small dollop in. And when mixing this, make sure to only mix this on low speed. Mixing this recipe at a high speed will deflate the aeration from the egg white, and we do not want that to happen. Now continue to add a little dollop at a time until you have this fully mixed in to the egg whites. Now to your food processor, add 1/3 cup mozzarella provolone blend, followed by 1/2 cup super fine blanched almond flour. Now if you're using a NutriBullet like me, give it a quick shake, then a couple bursts. Careful not to overmix it. You want it to look like this. Now sprinkle the mixture over your egg whites. Now using a spatula, you want to go ahead and fold this gently. And what you want to do is actually fold it over and then lightly chop down. This will mix this much better. Continue this process until it's well incorporated. Now it's time for the grated cheese, and we know grated cheese loves to stick together. But I've got a second tip to share with you guys. Spread the cheese out as evenly as you can, making sure it's not clumped up like this. Once you've got that done, you're going to take this. And this is simply bamboo fiber transferred into one of my old empty season containers. Surprisingly, bamboo fiber is a great anti-caking agent, but it does have one drawback. That drawback is you have to use it fresh. You cannot do this, then store the cheese. Now I'm using 4 ounces of cheese, but I have used 5 and both are successful. Go ahead and add your cheese to the mix, and as you mix this, be very careful. You want to make sure that you get that cheese very well incorporated into this mix. I'm using a 24 scoop. That just helps make sure that I get a good, consistent bake on all of my biscuits. Now another important thing is to make sure you leave enough space for these to spread out. Place them in an oven that has been preheated to 375 for 12 to 15 minutes. And if you like this video, I'm sure you'll like these as well. Guys, thanks so much for watching, and as always, I will see you in the next video.